What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. This is my second session, so if you had any comments on the first 12 episodes, yeah, I mean, I'll read them now. I'll try to take them into account maybe by now, but I'm recording this the second day of launch, so I recorded 12 episodes the first day, and I'm sure people had some things to say and stuff, but kind of is what it is. I just finished, I don't know, I was addicted and played a lot, my bad. But yeah, we are gonna check out what this is right here.
More for me.
Also, I noticed some, just a light thing, nice. I noticed some audio issues. Hopefully I fixed them around episode 3, maybe 4, I don't know, hopefully.
Time to press ahead.
We'll see. So it doesn't look like there's a lot other than Bernard up here.
Command as you see fit, my lord. Ready.
Don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much as the next wizard, but using it to command an automaton,
Yeah, we already went over that.
it's a bit self-indulgent to me.
What is this place?
An unbeknownst command that I cannot fulfill.
Who are you?
An unbeknownst command that I cannot fulfill.
I figured, but I had to check. The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands for just a while?
Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Would you like a hug?
Yes, please.
Come here. For just a moment.
This is terrifying.
Yeah.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved, Lenore, so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. As I already am.
Uh-huh.
Command is
Don't get me wrong.
And then
I
we
love
already did this right.
poetry
There's a
as
light
much
in
as
every
the
living
next
thing.
wizard, but
It's
using
crawling
it to
towards the
command an
surface to survive.
on its way. It tramples everything. We'll kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
Hey, no, it's okay. It was a prank. Shoot. This is not good. This is what we would call bad. Maybe if we all get on here, we can dip. You had to attack Gregor, huh? What did Gregor ever do to you? These are not gonna work on you, are they? Well, you hurt me. It was very rude of you. I didn't realize that was going to make him attack me. That was odd. We're out of spells on this guy. Good hit. Too heavy to shove. Makes sense. These are range tag, needs 12 to hit. They roll a 12. Yep, shielded up. Not today, Satan. All right, Gale. You got an arrow. We don't want it to. Well, I think we're just gonna. Gale, get over here.
Too close.
Thank you. Just in case. This big guy. Help him out. Yeah. This is not good. This is the opposite of good. This is bad. Could do a bonus action to dash. could get up here in that case. Could I get up here? Could get up to here. Trying to get the high ground is what I'm trying to do.
Let's go.
I don't know how this is gonna work, but you know, we're gonna try. Dang, we should have killed him. Would have been helpful. You don't need to do that. That's okay. All right. Well, that's no good. Apparently, they just start attacking you when that happens. Shenanigans. Why is Bernard so angry at me? That's mine now, thank you. Alright, so I guess we're not gonna use...
Don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much.
Blah, 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 blah.
Of course.
Yes, I would love a hug. Very weird. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess... Really, there's not much up here other than fighting these guys. And I'm not sure I want to fight these guys, you know? I do want to get down here and check this out. This is like the last place I wanted to look. Let's go ahead and mark automatons or why is my A not working? Automatons top floor. And let's dip. Everybody onto the elevator, please. Everybody on the elevator, please. Everybody. Get on the elevator. Did I do it? I did it. Got them all. Sweet. We want to ascend because we want to leave. There we go. All right, Bernard, you enjoy your fun up there. I'm going to be running around down here. Our place we wanted to go is like right out here, I think, so it's all good. Whatever, we got through the arcane tower. That was cool. It worked. Still have quite a few things we don't do down here, like that guy who's gonna try to get the bug out of our head, you know? Just one piece of gold, don't mind if I do. Alright. Give it a save when we get closer. So this, I think, is where they said the thing burrowed. Definitely curious.
Pretty, but it doesn't do much.
Oh, I'm sure it does something. I just don't know what it does.
This drow's bars must have fallen from pretty high up.
I can't see these things, dude. I just keep getting wrecked by it. Oh my god. One favor, one faithful servant, that is all I summon, no more, no less than malice do Erden ever had, or indeed the mother of lusts herself. The yolk was quite a sight in all of its forms. I'd rather the foul odor, but I found it intoxicating like a rosewater, so I smashed a few artifacts, hissed at the master. The archmage could have revered me for such conjuring. Instead, he threatened to curse me to make me a drider. Yet, my time will come. Soon I'll return to the Menzoberranzan and Sorcerer. Then the archmage will worship me. I will be served. Oh my. Don't mind if I do take all that. And actually, I think I want to do a thing.
Your desire.
You do have a scroll of Speak with the Dead. You can't learn it, so... Hey guy, what's up?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
House Vandry. Far Scout. Searching.
What are you searching for?
Quick path to surface.
What happened to you?
Through backpack to light. Fell.
This is pretty cool. How did throwing a backpack make you fall?
Mushrooms. Disappear. Guessed.
Oh, I get it. He threw his backpack onto a mushroom. Backpack was too light to know that the mushroom would collapse.
Worked alone.
Yeah.
Better that way.
That's funny.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
That's cool, though. There should be an achievement for... Oh. Really? Gale likes that, huh? Gain some wisdom speaking with the dead. That's pretty cool.
Road ahead. I think I found something.
Did that just disappear? Oh, wait a minute. I see. Too high, huh? I thought I had a jumping thing, did I not? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't.
There is work to do.
Smite, Death's Promise, Bane, Absolute Mercy.
Don't touch me.
Could have sworn I had something to do with jumping.
Let me work my magic.
Would appear not. Dang.
Never a dull moment.
Because there's something up there that's green and I'd really like to see it. No.
I had another visit. It gave me another gift.
Okay, sorry.
Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
Seems straightforward to me. If we want to infiltrate Moonrise Towers, these tadpole gifts might be the best way to do it. No. Whatever's at the heart of this cult, we have to find it by any means possible. I don't like it. The whole thing feels like a trap.
On the one hand, you're right. On the other, don't be so wet behind the ears. Did you actually want something, or are you just here to spoil my fun?
I didn't want anything at all, actually. It's not too high. There we go. I didn't think it was.
Glad that caught my eye.
Now this one's too high.
Hiding in plain sight.
So is that the path up instead? 'Cause I cannot jump that high. If I was a monk. If I was a monk maybe, but I'm not. Freedom of movement doesn't
Need to find a
give
way
you a better jump, does it?
Glad that caught my eye.
I guess that is the way up. Huh. Joel, please move. It's too high. Does freedom of movement give you a better jump?
The grove sported some rather interesting murals, I must say.
Yep, they're
They
beautiful.
just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shah's warriors in combat. I hadn't known they were active in these parts.
Char's warriors, care to elaborate?
You know me. I'm not usually one to elaborate if I can avoid it. They looked like dark justiciars, an elite force among Lady Shah's ranks. Only the very finest proved themselves worthy of the title.
Sounds like you aspire to join them.
What right-minded servant of Lady Shah wouldn't? But it's a distant dream. The Dark Justiciars have been silent for years. Curious to see them depicted in such a place. Perhaps there's more to it. But there's nothing to be done about it just now.
Nope, nothing. Some strange thing happened. That artifact you carry, it seemed to just come to me.
I know. I felt it.
I actually took it from you a long time ago. You felt it, what, fly away from you?
Yes. No. I don't know. The artifact seems to have powers and a will of its own. It protects us. I don't know how or why, but I'm glad.
Me too.
I felt it go from me to you. You need its help, just as it needs us. Still just a box, after all.
You want it back?
Might not be possible. It's stubborn that way. Prone to lashing out. Keep it for now. We can all help to protect it.
Sounds good. Not enough space. Oh. Dang it, man. How do I make myself jump higher? There's a spell called jump, I'm pretty sure. But we just don't have it. And also, I think if you're a monk, you can jump higher. Or maybe...
How delicious.
You know, maybe if... Oh, we got a spell available, a slot available. Throw a Scorching Ray on there, please. Wait a minute. I might be able to do this, actually. If I take off mage armor, throw on that. Enlarge. Gregor. No way it's too high now. You could totally make that jump. That's a lie. It's a lie. Dang it. Whatever. Let's get down, nerds. We're done here for now. Put a marker. Need higher jump. Now. Unless this leads to the Grove. Maybe there's a way down here from the Grove, too. Do you think there's only one way into the dark? Or the Underdark? I don't think so. Well, for some reason, the quest isn't popping up, but there is something we have to do with the colony, so.
At the ready.
Let's do that. I'm giant now. Hello.
Greetings. What knowledge do you seek?
You certainly got a lot more individual ambition than your kin. Why is that?
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
So the tales of slavering brain-lusted mind flayers exaggerated?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
Fair. Best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
What do you need for the potion?
A tongue of madness and the spores from a Timusk mushroom.
Yes, I should have that.
You may find them in nature, or the nearby cleric's tower. Be cautious. Those that have taken root are quite dangerous.
I swear I found them. Found these mushrooms you're looking for.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
All right. Drink it.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good.
Thank you.
As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Trying to save throw from wisdom? Yeah, I mean, we'll give it a shot. You rolled a 5? Roll again. We need to save here. Thank you.
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull.
Saving throw from wisdom. Drawing out the tadpole, focusing on a time. Yeah, drawing. Yeah. Get the tadpole out of there. All right, we got rerolls for this, so we got a chance here. But do we need them? We don't need them.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Well,
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
let it grow inside me. There's more power than ever.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
So I went through all this and the tadpole's still lodged in my brain?
Indeed. Although, I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative.
Accept that, actually.
I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
Well, what do you want? Yes, we perform the tale of your adventure so far. The Ballad of Brains, Brine Pools, and Baldur. Come on. No. Well, luckily, we have many inspirations. Come on. Maybe. Yeah, we got it right. Yeah, we got it. We got it. I like how it said 19 before
As
it actually added them up.
watches your performance, something stirs in his mind, unusual for an illithid. Joy.
Here, it is yours.
That's right. I perform for my stuff.
May it serve you as well as it has served me.
A pretty thing. And at least it offers us some protection from the tadpole.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Well, neat. I've been poisoned.
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well.
Well, ring of mind shielding. Toss it on there. Sweet. I mean, works for me, right? So now I think we're pretty much done down here for now. Like, obviously we're not done. We need to go down here and kill the Dwerger, but that was a rough fight. Over here we need to get to the automatons at some point. We got a beholder over here, and yeah, we need to be able to jump higher to get up here. But I think before we do anything else, like going up, we're gonna need to take a rest. Stop. Let's take a rest. Yes. I don't want to, but you know, I think I need to. All right. Anybody want to talk? Maybe I was thinking maybe we should go talk to people. Yeah, let's go talk to people. Let's go chat them up.
Staring at me again.
So,
what do you want?
this might end up being the rest of the episode because this could take a long time. There's a lot of options, so bear with me. If you want to skip out on this one till the next one, be my guest, but we're gonna go through this stuff now.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Looked like you're almost ready to tear that monster of a hunter apart.
We're not wandering these wilds looking for stimulating conversations. Of course, my knife was ready. The Gur are duplicitous. I've had my share of run-ins, so caution is only natural.
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers, if we can convince the right people to talk.
All right. What up,
I'd
Shadowheart?
like some time to talk.
I had another dream, which I suppose means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the Tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
Were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
So you knew more than you were letting on before. Why would Shar subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
How can you imagine living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it.
Fair.
Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
So you knew more than you were letting on before. Hope you'd be more honest in the future.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
What else we got here? Talk to you about your Shar worship?
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
You should trust me, we're in the same boat after all. I think you're gonna trust me.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Yeah. Remind me.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
That's what you said. Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
How exactly do Shah worshippers turn people to their goddess?
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
You're lying if it didn't sound convincing. You should tell me more sometime.
You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Sounds great. Turn to other matters. Want to get to know you more, Shadowheart.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What drew you to worship Shar?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Tell me something about yourself besides Shar, besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced?
Correct.
Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
You have to point out night orchids to me if we ever pass some.
It's a deal.
Anything else you care to share?
No, I can't. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship her know this. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
And memories are suppressed? That seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Can't help that you feel you and I might have missed a chance to connect, truly connect.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport.
Oh my.
Yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
I'd like that. Lead the way.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you.
What do you think think of all that's happened to us so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
Let's thought about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things.
I've tried.
I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
Nothing else works so far. What will you do if we actually remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
No reason for us to not stay together if we got on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Me too. Family? Friend? Lover?
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
I'm holding up in your estimations.
Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Well, thank you. I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Turn to other matters. Leave. All right, next. Lizelle, what's up?
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the absolute cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us.
I think the dream figure is right. I just trust the visitor too. I'll avoid using this power. Yeah, no,
Well
definitely.
chosen. Battles are won with swords, not mind games born of brainworms. And there will come a battle, of that I'm most certain. The one truth that fell out of the dream figure's cankered lips.
These dreams linger in my memory. Do you think that strange figure will come back?
It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
Seems likely at this point. A greater master, who or what could that be?
A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
Ask Lizelle about the disc from the Underdark.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lizelle sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense of... No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Yeah, I figured that out
Your
too.
head buzzes in concert with Lizelle's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
I've read this one already. What do you make of it?
Drivel, all of it. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
And if it's true, it sounded like Vlaakith betrayed Gith and seized the throne.
She did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
I haven't leveled you up yet, so I don't think you could do it, but maybe. You look so unusual. You could think you're rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
Might be. I mean, sorry, what? I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Hey now. Rude. As if your upturned bat snout is any better.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Tiny. You know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension.
That's
More
great.
to the point, I know the cure for our condition.
So did a mind
It is
flayer.
imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
That's nice. That sounds awful. How are you so calm?
Because I do not intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed. This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Alright, leave. Really, we didn't have anything else to talk to her
We
about.
have yet to find Zoru. Or have you so quickly forgotten? He has seen my people, and where we find Githyanki, we will find their crash.
Yeah, no, that's all. Cool. Next. See if Withers has anything new to say. What up, Withers?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
Alright, Gale, your turn.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the Tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece.
Could be. Tadpole's a part of the problem, not a solution. We shouldn't rely on them or their powers.
I admire the vigor with which you uphold your principles, but I would remind you that the evils of the Absolute are far greater than any moral compromise we might make by using our Tadpole's full potential. Your confidence in our existing capabilities is quite rousing, though. Perhaps that spirited enthusiasm will be strength enough to subdue the cult when the time comes.
Probably. I think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in. Do
Your
I?
enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's go lay down, shall we? No, I want to go to bed. So there's an achievement to only use alcohol for a long rest. So we're gonna auto select it and then deselect the alcohol because we need to start saving that up. There we go. So we know we gotta have enough alcohol for a long rest.
Flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong, or maybe you just get lucky.
Oh? Not oh.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
I think it was exactly what it looks like.
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
You're strangely concerned when we met the monster hunter in the swamp. Can't believe, what? We already know. He already told us. How long since you killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so... weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
No. Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
I do, I believe you.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
Fine, but not a drop more than you need. Oh, God.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more.
Don't you...
Let's make ourselves comfortable.
No, let's not. I don't want to be comfortable. Just do... No. No. Awkward.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches. Your pulse quickens.
All right. I think you're done. Persuasion. That's enough.
Hmm? Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
Didn't expect you to.
You watch as he stalks off, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Hey, just a nibble. Let Asterion bite you. Nice. We did it. Hey, what's wrong with me? What's this? Bloodless. -1 to attack roll, saving throws, and most ability checks. No! It's not what I wanted. How long's that last? Apparently it does not tell me. Well, we've been drained a little bit, but he's happy. +1 to all of them. Interesting. All right, guys, that's gonna do for this one. I'm gonna go through my inventory and then, oh wait, actually, I'm gonna do this first really fast because he's got something to say about it, I'm sure.
Good morning. How do you feel?
Not great. I'm fine, just a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Is that how you could stand in the sun because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks.
You're a useful ally so far.
Although there's still time.
Hello, other people.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we? Of course we are. Word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
I trust him, he won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowler.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Sure. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you've got anything to say, go to the comments below. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button and the bell. If you want to see more, check out this video down here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.